We grow up believing money is simple. You earn it, save it, spend it. But what if that's only the surface? What if money isn't what you think it is, and the real system behind it is designed to benefit a few while keeping everyone else trapped in endless debt? What if the financial rules we follow, from taxes to interest rates, are not laws of economics, but tools of control? The truth about world money isn't hidden in secret vaults. It's hidden in plain sight, protected by complexity, confusion, and fear. Today, we're pulling back the curtain. Welcome to World Money Secrets They Don't Want You to Know. When money stopped being real once upon a time, money had value. Gold and silver coins were worth what they were made of. But in the late 1600s, something changed. Governments realized they could borrow from private banks instead of taxing their people. In return, banks were given the right to issue paper money promises to pay gold later. The first big test came with the founding of the Bank of England in 1694. It began lending the government money it didn't have, collecting interests on currency it simply created. That was the birth of modern money and the death of financial independence. The banking empire by the 19th century. Powerful banking families, Rothschild, Morgan, Warburg, Rockefeller, weren't just lenders. They were architects of nations. Wars were financed, empires expanded, and economies grew. But all of it was built on debt. In 1913, the United States joined the game with the creation of the Federal Reserve System. It was sold as a safeguard against economic chaos, but it handed the control of money creation to a small group of central bankers, not the people. Every dollar that entered the system was born as debt owed back with interest. From that point on, economic growth required perpetual borrowing, a treadmill that could never stop. The end of the gold standard for decades. Currencies were linked to gold, keeping the system in check. But in 1971, everything changed. Under pressure from mounting debt and foreign demand for gold, President Richard Nixon severed the dollar to gold. Overnight, money became fiat, backed by nothing but government decree. From that moment, money was no longer limited by gold reserves, only by political will. Central banks could print, governments could borrow, and inflation became the hidden tax on everyone else. The rich got richer not by working, but by owning assets that inflated with every dollar printed. The global debt trap. Today, the world runs on borrowed money. Global debt has passed $320 trillion, more than 3 times the entire world. SNUAG. The average person works for decades, but the system ensures they can never truly own anything. Mortgages, student loans, credit cards, all designed to keep wealth circulating upward. Even nations themselves are trapped. Developing countries owe billions to institutions like the IMF and World Bank, a debt they can never realistically repay. This is how control is maintained, not through armies, but through accounting. Every so-called solution only tightens the loop. Quantitative easing, printing more money. Stimulus packages, adding more debt. Digital currencies, centralizing control even further. Now, governments are pushing central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, programmable money that could track every transaction, control spending, and even expire if unused. The future of money may not just be digital, it may be conditional. The same system that started with paper promises could soon decide how, when, and where you're allowed to spend. Money is debt, not wealth. Every unit created comes from borrowing, not earning. Control is the goal. Financial systems reward compliance, not independence. The next phase is digital. The old paper game is ending, replaced by code and data. Narrator, somber, tone. The secrets of world money aren't hidden because they are too complex. They are hidden because they are too powerful. If you understand how money works, you understand who really runs the world. If this video opened your eyes, don't let the story end here. Subscribe, share, and stay curious, because knowledge is the one currency they can't control.